I was putting in, because you're supposed to wait till it's a liquid and you put a teaspoon and you put it in the teaspoon.
I mean, what is this? Ninjas, drug pushers, my men being kidnapped and murdered? This is really beginning to get on my tits.
Going to the Nashville. I want to go to the Nashville Film Festival.
Okay.
I gotta remember when it is.
I know y'all are hearing this. But it's fine. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to WKL Smooth Vicious, where we play the hottest jams. But speaking of those jams, let's get a little jazz going. Let's open this up right. So, first, yeah, I'm telling you, man, like Red's wife is living my dream, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So, let me just say, we got a few things. We're going to be talking about the war on comedy, whether or not it's a war on comedy, or if it's just the fact that we've evolved into a 24/7 news cycle and they're bored and scratching for anything they can, so they pick up on what would be the vocal minority and make it into a big thing. We're also going to be talking about the new Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones Netflix special, as well as the Bill Burr Paper Tiger special. No spoilers. We're just going to be giving our one-up on it in context to the topic. And let me just say, it's going to be fun, I think. Because nothing's better than when Red gets to talk about comedy. You get to see how inspired he is, about how much he cares for his art form, which is the only way it should be, mind you. But yeah. So, like I said before, welcome to the Dumpster Fire Future Podcast. I am your host, Mighty Vicious.
And I am Dan with my potent coffee.
And this is my co-host, Red Nebula Pictures, a.k.a. Dan Danzy the Man, a.k.a. comedian waiting to blow up, but he's blowing up right on time. What?
We shouldn't call me the Man, because Ric Flair's having some trouble with that trademark. And I don't want to join in on the lawsuit.
I thought that was like the thing, like we all know that Ric Flair is the Man, but we're like a low level the Man. We're like a god with a lowercase g, like a deity. The deity Dan the Man.
Bro, you want to talk about some bullshit?
I do want to talk about some bullshit.
So Ric Flair has owned the trademark The Man since 1981. Yikes. WWE's been calling WWE's been calling popular women's wrestler Becky Lynch the Man now.
Okay.
And Ric Flair's just been trying to get that paper off that trademark. He's asked nicely.
Yeah, give me my paper, dog.
Yeah, various employees, including Triple H, and they just kind of passed him off. Well, Ric Flair finally filed a cease and desist and lawsuit papers, and now they have the whole roster like blackballing him, including his own daughter Charlotte. WWE, guys. WWE. They're so fucking great to their old employees, aren't they? Even wow. Ric Flair. Yeah. That's why AEW coming in October on TNT.
All right.
That's it. That
was all you had. Okay. Well, you began our conversation this morning with Happy 9/11.
Happy 9/11, everybody. Happy
if
9/11.
I don't talk about 9/11, am I being disrespectful to the troops?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay. I just don't, I don't want to offend anybody who thinks, well, he brought it up. He obviously knew, and he's a controversial guy. Why wouldn't he just talk about 9/11 and how everybody's taking America from America? Anyway.
That's one reason I love when Bill Burr gets into the Colin Kaepernick thing. That is just the funniest fucking bit because it's so fucking true. Hold on. Why can't I log into this damn thing?
Uh-oh, technology problems. But they're not. Oh
Let's
God.
not stand on
No, I
shit.
have to ask you something, but it's a spoiler. I don't
Bean
wanna
Bum
spoil.
came in with the 10 recruits to the path of vicious. Thank you, sir. The raid is well appreciated. We are going to be talking about a lot of stuff today. Not all of it may intrigue all of you, but I hope you stick around and show support. I love you all. Bean Bum, Zoe, Callie. I wish Rika was here, but she's headed to the EU. I appreciate all of y'all being here. As I like to say.
Mighty,
Welcome. What's going on? You seem like you're having some troubles over there, Red. What's happening?
I'm having some troubles. How do I donate to you without donating through PayPal? How do I just do the, because you can go on mine and just do the fucking actual donate. You don't need to have PayPal or whatever. You can just donate on my channel, and I'm trying to donate to you.
Well, you can just use through. Wait a minute. Oh, so you can't load into PayPal.
I can't load into PayPal because I forgot my fucking password.
Yikes, bro. Well, while we're talking,
hold on, I'm gonna try to keep a couple more attempts.
Okay, well, as I like to say, good lord.
I don't know.
Trucking Gone Wild, welcome back, sir. Welcome back. And as I like to say, ooh.
Wait, yeah, I don't want to join Streamlabs Pro.
The instrument
There we go.
of
Hold
your
on, that's it.
liberation.
I don't want to do the Streamlabs Pro
Thank
thing.
you. Thank you for the
Right.
follow, Helios. I appreciate you. So,
I don't want to do the Streamlabs Pro monthly
as I
thing.
always say, welcome back to WKL Vicious, where we talk about all of the things that are horrible forever. But sometimes we touch on good things too, so it won't be a downer the whole time. So,
You said bottom, Zoe?
oh, Zoe's
Yeah.
out here helping.
Yeah, I don't want to do the Streamlabs Pro thing, Mighty.
Thank you, Helio. I appreciate you.
Would you please tell me how to donate to your fucking channel?
I mean, it sounds to me that you're having personal technical difficulties.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to pay monthly to Streamlabs Pro.
Then
So-
don't. Then don't click any of the Streamlabs Pro options. Just click to donate, and then they'll ask you how much, and you put that in, and then they'll continue with that.
That's not happening.
Are you
right
sure
now.
you haven't had your spiked coffee yet?
I haven't had my spiked coffee yet.
Okay.
Usually, I'm a lot smarter with my spiked coffee.
Mm.
So I hit donate, and it says donation for Mighty Vicious. Streamlabs Pro. You will be charged $5.99 per month by joining Streamlabs Pro, which allows you to add. You know what? I'm not going to add special shit then.
Yeah, don't add special shit. We don't look. Anybody, I tell you, you don't
Gotcha.
even.
I figured it out. I figured
Okay.
it out.
You don't even have to subscribe to me if you don't want. All I want is for people to be here and to spread the teachings of Vicious. That's all I want. You can follow if you care. I don't care. But I love having everybody here to listen, and that's good on me.
Did you
I'm all-
drink some spiced coffee?
No. I got nice jazz in my ear, and I'm ready to talk about all the things that no one else cares about.
Well,
I mean,
hold
that
on.
makes me happy. That's my happy place.
I can't find my ass with both hands today. So I'm looking for shit. Oh, damn.
Because we have no choice but to stand. See, actually, Zoe, we need to talk with
This
you.
is gonna be
Me
worth
and
it.
Part-Time need to talk with you because you remember that conversation we had on Discord a while back about the whole appropriation thing? Well, Part-Time has brought some new things to light, and I think that I finally found the podcast that you need to be on. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to do it, but we need to talk about it. So,
Where the fuck is
What?
my wallet?
okay, so as y'all can see, my co-host is out of sorts at this moment.
This is gonna be worth it.
I don't doubt that it's gonna be worth it, but I'm just saying. Yes, Becky, the cosplay Japanese person, who's also white. Whitey senpai. But we're going to get to that in another podcast. This
I'm
podcast,
about to fucking lose it because I can't find my damn wallet.
y'all see this man? Y'all see this man? Whitney with the lewd Patreon. Y'all seeing this, right? Like, I'm entertained. I don't know if y'all are entertained with this, but I'm quite entertained seeing this man pace across this camera. It is actually doing things for me. So, anyway, as I said, the topics today.
Keep talking, Mighty.
Holy stars. See, he's not pro like VG. He's not pro like VG.
Can't find the fucking wallet.
Underneath your stools or anything?
No,
Wow.
not underneath the stools.
Damn, he even got the wife helping out now. Yo,
Yeah.
this is an adventure. Let's follow him. Okay, guys, let's start taking bets. 5 more minutes to 10 more minutes. How long is it going to take him to finish? Also, feel
Bro,
free
this could
to
be an
type.
hour.
This could be the full hour, but if so, I'm going to continue talking about what I plan to talk about, and we're going to check in with DJ Nebula in a few moments.
Thank you. Under the couch.
30 more minutes?
All right. No, I found it.
Oh, shit. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's on it. He's on it.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, sweetie, I don't even have the right card.
What card do you
Yo, you guys are hearing this, right?
I need the
This
credit.
man- this man back with the cash, but he has the wrong card, so we might be back on the search again, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to wait and see.
Just need the credit. There we go.
Cali Burn.
Can't you do it from our debit account, which is
Gigi! We're live and you're about to give our fucking debit
no,
information.
I'm not that.
Okay, I'll do the fucking.
Red,
I'll do
I'm
the
gonna
credit.
need you to stop talking to Misty like that. Okay, you
No,
need to calm
she's
down.
not
You need to
talking.
calm down.
I'm not
Jimmy.
stupid. I'm not gonna say any number.
You just
Bro,
said.
you are about to bring a whole new marriage dynamic to our podcast.
Interrupt me. I will.
Okay, I got 2 people talking to me at the same
You
time.
see
Jesus fucking. Ugh.
You see what's happening? This is
See what's-
awesome.
You hear what's happening?
This is awesome, but it's not because my man's gonna be on the fucking couch tonight.
I was on the couch last night. It's fine.
Damn. Never mind.
I mean,
he's
no,
already
no,
he's
not
already
because-
in the doghouse. He's gonna go
Well,
ahead
no.
and add an extra room.
Well, no, but because we added a second couch, we've both been sleeping on the couches. Like, we love the couches. It's not. It's not.
Oh no, Bean. Bean. Take the couch away. Put this man on the floor.
I mean, my floor's pretty comfortable too.
I'm already having a blast. Hey, we haven't even gotten to the topics yet. Oh, this is amazing.
I don't want to create a fucking account. Stop making me try to. This thing wants me to create a goddamn
Okay,
PayPal.
we're gonna do this. Can you take a sip of your spiked coffee?
What? That's not going to help us fucking create a PayPal.
But I
account.
think it's gonna chill you out a little bit, just a little.
No, it wants me to create a PayPal account. I'm trying to sign into my PayPal account.
Yo.
But it's just like, oh no, there's a fucking.
As my man Connor Oberst, aka Bright Eyes, always says, you know, nobody wants to sleep in the gutter, but sometimes it's just the most
Christ.
comfortable place.
What happened? No wonder people don't donate anymore. You gotta fucking join shit. You can't just donate. You have to fucking join PayPal. You gotta join.
I mean,
Streamlabs.
most people in 2019 do have PayPal.
Still, I remember when you didn't have to join PayPal or log into your PayPal. You could just plug in your fucking card information and donate. This is goddamn ridiculous. I'm gonna sip my fucking coffee.
Oh, no.
Now. Is that it?
Oh no.
Just trying to surprise my friend.
Being the new vicious.
It's for goddamn.
But yeah,
ridiculous.
Zoe, I'm just saying. I love that lyric, and I feel like it's spoken to me on many a night. Part time with the row.
Am I logged in? I hit logged
I-
in. I don't know what the fuck it's mean. Man, I don't even know what the fuck's going on right now.
Guys, this is going. I love
I'm
it.
having a fucking breakdown here.
I can see that, but you know what? You're creating good content. So
Good.
You'll do what
glad
you.
I'm glad
I'm glad that my self-destruction is actually leading to something
This is
good.
just my frustration with goddamn technology. Will someone else donate
Gosh
money
darn
too?
computers.
I want other people to go through the hellhole that I'm going through right now.
Oh, hey, Streamlabs actually wants to work today. That's cool. It actually
How
putting
is it
putting up
work?
stuff.
Yeah, I was working for you. What in the fuck?
Did y'all catch that nice teaspoon of salt that just came into my coffee?
It's working for you. Why the fuck? I just want to fucking. I just want to fucking. Oh my god.
Oh no, trucking. Oh god,
anybody
now
agree
Streamlabs
with-
is going off.
Does anybody agree with me that this shit's fucking ridiculous?
I mean, I did
Okay,
it.
I can't fucking donate because you've tried too many times. Well, you motherfuckers. Oh my god, do you have anything where I can just fucking give you money without having to tell robots that I'm not a fucking robot? Shit, man. I'm sorry. This is day 3 without a cigarette, and I just want to give my friend money. That's it. That's all I want to fucking do. But because, oh, Jesus.
Chat, just smell my eyes. Just smell my eyes right now.
I know. I'm fucking pissed right now. I'm fucking pissed.
Day 3 without a cigarette. Hulk angry.
I know. I'm
Hulk
pissed.
don't like PayPal.
I'm fucking pissed. Because that's just fucking stupid.
See, part-time believes in you. He even called his accountant.
I can't.
He's trying to help.
With his rich ass. You got like 4 accountants. Your kid's probably in private school and shit.
Yo,
wearing uniforms.
I'm not gonna lie.
With your rich ass kids.
I just had a mini heart attack. I looked at a fallen off piece of technology on my desk, and for a second I thought it was a big ass roach, and that shit almost scared the fuck out of me. I don't know if y'all saw my eyes get big real quick. Like a second ago, I thought it was over. I thought your boy was being taken away all of a sudden.
Oh, for a roach?
Yo, man. I'm just saying, I've been in a clean place. My desk is clean. My room is clean. As y'all can see, I'm living lav right now. I ain't seen a roach in like 2 months. No.
like a weed roach?
A weed roach. Why would I be afraid of a weed roach?
I don't know.
But I do believe that. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on, I'm getting the shit fixed.
Oh my God, he's still working on this. God.
Yeah, I am.
You know what? I am so appreciative of you, Red Nebula, because I'm just saying I might have given up. Oh,
What matters is
this is how you,
Ragamuffins Pro Streamer Extraordinaire comes in with the gift sub. Thank you, sir.
This is how you fucking support streamers right here. This is how you fucking do it. It's all about, well, now it's all about dedication. Used to be you could just donate an amount and fucking
Used to be you push a button, you get some money.
Now you gotta reset your goddamn passwords and shit.
Now I'm all up in the TBS reports and I can't even find it. But then again, thank you so much, Ragamuffins. Like I always say, let me see if my shit actually works.
What,
Lord.
your donation shit? It better work.
No, I'm not talking about my donation stuff.
Okay.
Look, man, there is more going on around here.
I'm not gonna go through all this fucking trouble. And then you just like, oh, it was off the whole time. There we go. Okay. Now I go back to you.
Good.
All right.
That's how that works, because nothing works anymore for Will. But anyway, what you want to do?
Well, I'm about to change that.
Because rip my commands. You want to click on Ragamuffin's name right now. You want to open up a separate browser and you want to click on this man's follow button, because he is pro, he is entertaining, and he can actually game while having intelligent conversation, which I can't do because I just talk. Because if I try to game and do intelligent conversation, I just end up staring at the screen like a meth head. So anyway, follow this man, get it done. Lord Jesus. So
Hold on. I'm typing my little message.
there we go. You're typing your little message?
Typing my little message.
Oh God.
All right. Now I should be able.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Who made fun of your life's accomplishments on stream?
Was that me? I didn't do it.
Was that me? I didn't do it. Just
didn't do it.
let's
But
start
I was
this all
saying,
off.
if you heard me say some shit, then you took it as this shit. It wasn't the shit I was saying. Like you took, I don't know. We're just assuming it's me. It might not even be me.
But one day we might have a midnight podcast so part-time can jump in. So we can go ahead and talk about Stephanie Sama.
Mighty, I don't get this because now it wants me to join PayPal, but I'm already a member of PayPal, so it doesn't make any fucking sense.
They want you to join PayPal, but you can't remember your password, so you can't sign in.
No. I've already logged in, changed the password, and logged in. But when I donate, it wants me to create a whole new name and then do it. And that's what's fucking stupid. This is what's weird right now. It wants me to do a whole other...
I don't know what's happening over there for you. I mean, I did a little donate like about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I just clicked the button.
Here we go. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, yeah. This is getting a bit much. Also, I don't know if anyone else is seeing this, but apparently there is something moving around in here, and it's a fly. Holy shit!
Well, there you go. Go get rid of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the biggest donate that I have ever received. That's going into the Mighty Wants to Make a Movie Fund. And it's a big drop from Red Nebula.
Yeah, not so old man Red anymore, are we, chat? Because old people don't tip that much. That's right.
Old people don't tip that much.
My servers know what I'm talking about. They do a $50 fucking tab, tip $2, those fucking elderly bastards.
Uh-oh, Red's rich ass. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Step your fucking game up part-time. Step up your fucking game.
These two, again. I love the back and forth.
You might have like 8 cars and 3-story houses. But you can suck it. Anyway. No. Don't support your fucking streamers. Like, really support your fucking streamers. There you go.
Red rich ass with your nice couches and your beautiful wife.
With your nice couches.
Oh, Lord. Oh, boy.
No, hold on, because I gotta make a toast. All that frustration.
All right.
I gotta put out some good energy.
I can only do water because I'm trying to be healthy, but
this is a toast to Mighty, who made a badass graphic for my T-shirt, which I've sold the first supply on. I gotta redo a new order. My stand-up dates aren't even done, and people have just been complimenting the graphic. And we do this show every week, and we're good friends, and it's one of the best friendships I've ever acquired from having a Twitch account.
Indeed.
And I had no idea a friendship off of Twitch, friendship like this was possible. And to Mighty, to this show, to all you guys, you deserved every single penny and more, Mighty. To today and the future, happy 9/11, everybody. Did I ruin it with the happy 9/11?
Happy 9/11. Yeah, I just don't feel like those go together.
Well, it all depends on how you look at today.
Zoe, his coffee is not normal coffee, but we can't get into what it is. We talked about it prior to stream.
There's no alcohol in it because I'm still 4 years alcohol free.
Yes.
There's no LSD in it or anything like that.
Yes, indeed.
So, I'll give you a hint. Too much, and I'm really, really high.
to the point of needing accessories, as in other people, to come and hold him down.
Yeah. Eric, I don't know if you guys go to the Insomniac stream from Monday nights.
Was it
I have
Monday?
to be taught. Maybe I had to be taught through God of War like a child.
Oh no.
Yeah. not smoking CBD. I'm not smoking it, but it's not CBD. It's not CBD.
So, before we get into the comedy,
I thought we were doing the comedy like right now. I thought this was all part of it.
oh, it has been comical so
I
far.
I apologize to the chat for how I become when I can't find something or when PayPal's frustrating. No cigarette, and y'all don't know my dad, but that's who I turn into.
Oh,
so
no.
just be happy. Yeah, just be happy my dad's not on the fucking stream. Because that's the only time
I tried to get your dad on the stream.
God, no.
You were supposed to bring him for the next episode of the conspiracy theory thing so we can do his analogy between, like, religion and, what was it? Religion and...
Bro, they had
aliens?
Epstein killed.
Oh.
They had Epstein killed.
Oh,
so
my God, we're back. Yeah.
My dad is just, like, fucked. Because my dad's like Mr. Politics, right? And usually conservative, right?
Yeah.
But they killed Epstein, man, and that rocked his world. By the way, the people that killed Epstein brought down the towers today, like 18 years ago. Here, cheers to happy 9/11, everybody. But yeah, it's completely rocked my dad's world. Because now my dad doesn't have like a side, because now like he realizes that both sides, it's just a circus, it's just a show.
Oh yeah,
it's
of course.
TV, you know. So he's watching a lot of Jimmy Buffett.
Watching a lot of Jimmy Buffett, Lord Jesus.
Wasted away again in Margaritaville. Just listening to the whole collection.
Pina Colada Berg.
Yeah, cheeseburger in paradise. Yeah,
which has anybody else here seen Club Dread? It was a movie made by the Broken Lizard dudes. Isn't that what they're called? Broken Lizard? Something like that? Yeah. But, yeah.
Steve Jail was in charge of 9/11.
Oh, God. Steve Jail. The greatest assassin of all time.
That was debunked.
Oh, yes. I know.
Debunked.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I talked about it on the podcast following. You were at a show or doing something. And so I was talking about that. And it was sad. I wanted Steve Jail to be so real. I wanted him to be real.
Oh yeah, I was at a show. Okay, so I was at a show and I did it on stage. And then someone came up to me after the show, and we just had a laugh as I'm reading this article on stage. Yeah. And someone came up to me after the show. Just want you to know, Reddit already debunked that as fake. And I was like, oh well, did you? Well, at least it was funny. Yeah, but don't you? And this goes into what we're talking about, because this person was like, yeah, but don't you feel a little bit irresponsible as a comedian going up on stage and sharing that information?
Suck my balls. That's right.
It's like, I'm sorry, didn't these people pay to come laugh at today's problems? Because I wasn't going up. I'm not a fucking reporter, all right? I'm going up there, we're laughing. But anyway, on to comedy. Is there a war on comedy? No, there's not a war on comedy. It's just stupid people feel like there's a war on them.
So let me ask you, because this is the way that it's been viewed from a lot of the black community.
Oh shit! On what? Hold on.
On the war on comedy. On the war on comedy, and I'm gonna say this: if you need to verify, if you need to back up your sources, you can go to.
I'm not talking about the black community today.
No. No. I'm just saying the way, because the black community has dubbed the reaction to the war on comedy or outrage culture as the culture of the begrieved white man. And because the only people you see that come out normally talking about it,
Red said no to that.
It's like skirt. It's like the older white men. Like Joe Rogan can't do a podcast without talking about the outrage culture and the PC liberals and all this. Like, he cannot go a full show.
I think it comes from white. It comes from white people that smell like patchouli oil, shopping at Whole Foods,
Patchouli
and they're
oil.
really into Arcade Fire still. But
Wow.
I think thank you. I think that the whole outrage culture comes from extreme leftist liberals. Because I'm going to be straight up honest with you. This past Thursday, Friday, I did a whole room with old Plano white people. They were like in their 60s, and they were the best audience members I've ever had.
What you're saying is that they had already cashed in on privilege.
Privilege, exactly.
Okay, good. Okay, keep going.
Conservatives are the best comedy club audience because as long as you aren't making fun of their views, well, even if you are making fun of their views, they look down on you so much that they're able to laugh. If that makes sense. Like they see you as less than.
Yeah, so it's like Louis C.K.'s joke about, you're taking no. I'm just saying his joke about, you're taking me back to owning land and people. Oh, gosh darn. Like, yeah, you're talking about that.
In a sense, yeah. They look at you to the point where you're a cartoon character to them. You're as ridiculous and goofy as Bugs Bunny. So the people complaining about Sticks and Stones and the people that I'm sure that are going to be complaining about Bill Burr's special come from a very leftist doctrine.
See, I don't like that.
It was today, 18 years ago, where I feel this shit got all started. That's how I feel.
See, this is my thing.
The pity party. Wait, what?
The pity party is the podcast that Part-Time and I are trying to start up.
Oh, I like that.
But I feel like
definitely before that. Okay.
Yo, I'm about to start fighting this goddamn thing flying around here. I don't know where it came from, but you see it? It's so aggressive.
Bro, I just gave you $150 to get yourself an exterminator.
I have 2 cats. I don't know where the hell. Well, I have them locked outside of the room. Obviously.
That's fucking why.
I have 2 cats. They would chase him until he was obliterated. But I'm not letting him in. I'm not letting him in this room while I'm doing this podcast. But this fly is getting extremely aggressive. So if I have to mute myself and y'all see me thrashing around the back of the room, that's what's happening. But
5 minutes later on cam, we just see this bug with a gun.
Now sit down and do your podcast and let me fly in your face.
Give me $20. I want your PS4 $20.
See, and the reason I bring up the bereaved white man thing
Put this microphone in the webcam in the box.
At first, like, that's how it's viewed. But at the same time, it's like, that was something that Dave Chappelle brought up in his comedy hour along the lines of, like, calling out people who call out, who basically are the outrage culture that'll catch someone for a tweet they made 10 years ago and try to ruin their life with it. And I feel like that was one of the only things that I felt was a little, you know what? I'm gonna retract that before I even say it. I don't feel like Dave Chappelle has ever colored in the lines, so no one expects him to do it now. So it's like a co-opt of, because I don't believe it's an outrage culture. I really don't.
It's not. It's those specials. Those specials are thought provocation 101. All the greats do it. It's thought provoking. It's Bill Hicks. It's Carlin. It's Pryor. Today it's Chappelle and it's Bill Burr. When they provoke thought, there's 2 reactions to it. Laughter and saying, man, that's truth, or absolute disdain and just being against it. But like Chappelle says in the special, you clicked on his face. I don't necessarily think it's outrage culture. So like, I saw somebody calling Chappelle's special transphobic. It's not transphobic. It's not.
No, it's not.
Because he's saying the predicament that you're in as a trans person is just hilarious to him. And if you think that's transphobic, you are being overly sensitive. And in the Bill Burr special, you're just trying to get laid, as Bill Burr would say. Because Bill Burr, that point about being a male feminist in Bill Burr's special is probably the most spot-on, fucking hilarious thing. What music do you like? What you like? Can you touch it now? Am I doing it right?
Am I doing it right?
God.
See, the thing is that, like, I believe that there isn't even, like, a far left outrage culture. I really don't. I don't think it. One, I don't think the left owns it. I just think it's topical. Secondly, I believe that it's just the fact that we have evolved into a 24-hour news cycle. And with a 24-hour news cycle, you have to fill it up with something. So the fact that CNN, as we talked about last podcast, the fact that CNN will pick up on a Twitter debate going on over the basically the lofts of the dynamic of human versus sex robot dialogue happening in Twitter. If you're willing to talk about that on CNN because you have to provide news every second of the day,
well, they're doing that on CNN because they don't want to talk about the Amazon forest burning. So,
I mean, they already spent a week on it. They can't go to that well anymore.
I mean, it's still burning. I would think that's important.
I mean, it is important, but that's the thing. Is that's why people can't be as famous as they once were, like not to the same status. I've talked about this on other podcasts as well, but like when you were a rock star, when you were the echelon of superstar that existed back in the 80s, the level of fame that you had can't be reached anymore. I don't care how big a band is. I don't care how big Beyonce is. You can't reach the level of an 80s pop star. When Michael Jackson, he made music, and this motherfucker was out there marching with other nations' armies.
I feel like though, if Michael Jackson were still alive, he would be on the ship that's going to take them off this planet while we burn alive.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. But that's what
Beyonce and Jay-Z are totally on that ship.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, though. Like, you can't get to that level. Like, if you were the heavyweight champion of the world, like when Mike Tyson was the heavyweight champion of the world, he was going and meeting the leaders of other nations in pure decked out gold garb with all type, like it was basically viewing what had to be close to European like royalty back in the day. Now if someone's a big deal, they're a big deal for about 2 days, maybe. Even if they're selling records, they're obviously blowing away all the records, like, you know, getting constant awards, their albums selling millions and billions. It doesn't matter. They still don't graduate past the news cycle. They don't become big. They don't become entities within themselves. Like Michael Jackson is the king of pop. I don't care what anyone has to say. He's the king of pop.
I agree with that.
Because no one has reached that status. Like,
by the way, album recommendation: Kaiser Chiefs, Duck. It's got this song called "Wait" on there, and it's the Kaiser Chiefs "Wait" fucking lit. Go ahead.
I actually checked it out after your post on Facebook.
In that song just tits.
It's all right.
Shut up. That song will have you floss dancing.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's fucking.
Whatever.
It's great.
Just more Panic at the Disco type shit.
It's not Panic at the Disco. To me,
I'm just salty. I'm just trying to make you salty.
On your face.
Oh,
how do
God.
I take this donation
Look,
back?
R. Kelly.
How do I take this donation back?
Kelly.
How do I get my refund?
Do you want to?
No. It sounds like it's like that one hit wonder that was a couple of months ago. Like Portugal the Man. It sounds like that Portugal the Man song. except it's better. No, except it's actually good. It's actually
Okay.
good.
Okay.
That's what it means.
Well,
Anyway,
y'all,
but I
y'all
understand
feel
what you're
free to
saying.
listen to that and give your opinions in the chat. Let's
So
see.
9/11.
Chuck and Gone Wild said, a good majority of people love drama, and with social media being as present, it's a dumpster fire. Yes, it is. Because society is 24/7 slapped in the face. As with what Part-Time just said, people just feed on it and want more.
Reality TV used to be the morphine for society. Now reality TV has died, and it's pretty much the social media era, where social media is the morphine now. Did you get your shots? That's our we can all
How would
fight
you
in.
like to come back with Red
to
America?
We can sing that, but like that's what it is. Did you
America.
get your shot of morphine today? Which is like, did you see all that drama that happened on
You gonna
Twitter?
be on the couch with Red?
The presidency is reality TV. The
Yeah.
whole political landscape.
So
is
that's what
just
I'm
reality
saying.
TV.
Like, I don't think there's a war on anything.
There's
I
a
just-
war on our intelligence. There's
Okay,
a
you know
war-
what?
There's a
I will
war
agree
on
with
our
that.
intention.
There's a war on our intelligence, yes, but at the same
our
time,
data.
as far as the culture wars, which is kind of turned into like the outrage war on things, I don't think it really exists. I think it's just another headline being sold to create and stir up things to have people talk about them. And it's just like, I mean, the thing that happened with Sticks and Stones, I didn't even know about this until I actually heard Rogan talk about it. But apparently Sticks and Stones, when it came out, Rotten Tomatoes, which I've had a problem with Rotten Tomatoes forever, so this is nothing new. Rotten Tomatoes apparently closed out all reviews except the reviews of a few super liberal critics. And so for when it released, it actually released with a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. And then it became a thing because when they opened it up to actual people, it was such a huge disparity of how great it was to how great they said it was that it became its own outrage thing. Like, you know, like, why would y'all do this? Why would you try to ruin this comedy special and make it seem like no one should see it? And I don't know. How do you? I didn't think that they would go that far. But I would just like to say for all the people that when I was saying that Rotten Tomatoes was creating a dangerous aspect to filmmaking.
This is the instrument of
Uh-oh.
liberation.
Thank you for the follow. Junie, what's going on? All I'm saying is I said that like people always play down the importance of critics. And I always tell people critics cause way more damage than you think. Especially, now I'm not saying critics are always wrong, and I'm not saying that they
I'm gonna go to
can't
the
have
bathroom
good
real quick,
reviews.
Heidi, but,
Yeah, go ahead and do it, man. You're on that coffee. I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
that means it's working.
All I'm saying is that when it comes down to it, people don't realize just how much sway critics have. And when you give critics power like that, I mean, even if you go back to the 80s and early 90s, when you talk about Siskel and Ebert, think about it. They basically got commercial deals to apply their name to movie reviews so that if you ever heard that they gave it 2 thumbs down, that movie was dead. Yeah, it can still become a cult classic, but we know that's not what businesses want to hear. Businesses want to make that good off the top, and then whatever they make on the back end, that's just extra. They want their shit to do well in theaters. So if you have all these people with an agenda shitting on movies or other works of art, whatever, you are actually affecting their their income, their judgment. You're swaying society towards what you feel is tasteful. And yeah, that's nothing new. Yeah, I'm not saying anything that's, blows your mind. We all know this. But people constantly try to tell me that it means nothing. And I'm like, yo, it means so much. And that's how the trick is done. Is that you think it means nothing, but think about the casual folk, not the people who love movies like me, not the person who will watch a movie that he knows he won't like, just in case he might like it, but he watches it so that when he talks about it, he can. Yes, I'm talking about myself in the third person. I watch things just so if I want to talk shit about them, I can give you exact details as to why I have the opinion that I have. But you're sitting here having people that, every publication has had things where it's like, it's another superhero movie. Oh, Jesus. And it's like, well, obviously you're not the dude that should have been reviewing it. Like, go back to reviewing The Queen or some other dry-ass biopic about Europe that get off on. Let me just put it like that. So that's where I see the danger. That's what I say.
Rotten Tomatoes did all that shit on purpose
that's all I'm
to be
saying.
spread around. Rotten Tomatoes did all that. Are we still on Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, we're still on that topic.
Okay, Rotten Tomatoes did all that shit. Putting on nicotine patch. Sorry, guys. Rotten Tomato did all that shit to be spread around as a meme to get attention, because that's part of the whole social media thing now. It's free advertising for them to be on a meme where it's like, oh my god, they gave Dave Chappelle a 0.
I mean, I just think they may have miscalculated what type, like that. Like they always say, there's no such thing as bad press.
Exactly.
But at the same time, when you're dealing with when your platform is based off of being an esteemed source that people can actually come to for real analytics on things, you do take a little bit of a hit. But ultimately, what I was saying is just when you're talking to the casual masses, and the casual masses are what make anything successful. Like not the
Mighty, go ahead and tag me in the Facebook video. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. But the thing is when it comes down to it, those casuals, if they go to the movies on a Friday, Saturday with friends, and they're just like, yo, what are we going to watch? And someone goes, well, I want to watch blah, 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 blah. And then someone goes, I heard that was real bad. And basically the question being asked is, do we want to run the chance of spending our money on something that we don't like? And we know how tight it is out here. We know how poor everyone is out here. Everyone's worried about wasting a dollar as opposed to, well, I mean, I'm not talking about the Waltons, okay? I'm not talking about any of those.
People were telling me the 100 is good, and I'm like 7-8 episodes in, and it's like, what? How is this on TV?
You have to realize that when you're dealing with TV shows that have that type of thing going on, like you can't trust people, because the only people talking about the 100 are the people that have bought in.
The 100 turns to trash? I don't think there's no turning into trash. I think it just like it starts as trash and then just stays trash.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I walked in because I was gonna watch it with my old roommate, and I was just like, nah, not doing this.
Bro, April O'Neil is in that show. I haven't seen her in like years, but it's not even like the good April O'Neil. It's like the one from like the second one and the third one, bro. It's not even that Tothy one in the first Ninja Turtles.
Oh no!
You know, the one wearing the short shorts.
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh yes, I know.
Is Misty behind me? Misty's behind me.
You know the one. Never mind. You know that.
You know what April is.
Whatever.
But Jinx Deadpool said didn't get good. I heard till the second season. People have told me like the fourth season and the sixth season.
Yo, if it, I
try.
already said this on another podcast, but if I have to wait into a seasons for a show to make me want to watch it, I ain't watching it. That's just bottom line. I don't have time for that. Like there are shows where I'm like, I see what you're trying to reach. Now let me give you a few episodes to see if you reach it.
Yeah.
But if you're sitting there like, because it started with Smallville for me. Because people know I love The Flash. Like The Flash is one of my favorite characters of all time. Definitely in DC. And people were like, yo, you know they brought the Flash into that Smallville? I'm like, yeah, word? And they were like, yeah, right around the third season when it's getting good. And I was like, wait, what? Wait, so the first two seasons? What about those seasons? And they were like, I mean, they were all right. They had some moments, you know. And I'm like, but you're in the third season now. And now it's getting good. I was like, I can't watch it. I ain't doing it.
As much as I defended Gotham, I didn't tell people to watch it. I would defend it and say like, hey, some episodes here are good and some episodes there are good. But I never told people to watch it because I was in the complete understanding that Gotham overall was terrible. Like maybe the only highlight to Gotham was like its second season, and then they had a chance to make the show great with its last episode, and they just dropped the ball on that. They really did. But Smallville, if I had to say what was better, Smallville or Gotham, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Gotham, just for the better actors and couldn't get into Smallville like that. But wait, oh yeah, we are off topic. My bad. Go ahead, Mighty, with your point.
Part-time. Yeah, I was talking about Pornhub reviews.
Yeah.
Which,
if you're looking at reviews of porn, just something's wrong with you.
The only comments worth looking at on Pornhub are the ones by the guy named Lord Shax. There's a dude named Lord Shax, if you don't know D2 fame, and he basically responds to porn as Lord Shax. And
funny.
And when you hear that voice, oh my God. So it's amazing. There's a video and this dude underneath it, like if you see the meme, there's a picture. And then under it, they have the picture of Lord Shax commenting. And he's like, oh, God, what is it? Ha, 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 you destroyed them. And it's like...
you destroyed them, Guardian.
And it's just like, yo, that is... like I said, and I've always said, in D2, a shitty game, Lord Shax is like the greatest. He's like the only thing that I actually like in that game. Because even when I'm watching people play and he's like so happy at you getting a kill streak, it makes me laugh.
Yeah, I love Lord Shax.
So, yeah.
You're annihilating them, Guardian.
So happy. So happy. But anyway, we're going to wrap it all back around.
October 1st, Shadowkeep.
Okay, first of all, we don't promote Destiny on our podcast, bro.
I'm promoting it to that rich ass motherfucker part-time.
Oh, you don't have to promote it to him. He gonna get it.
He already got.
That's the only game he plays.
He got the Ultimate Deluxe Edition.
Exactly. He got the statue and everything.
It comes with the statue, a Corvette. He's got it. He's got a whole Destiny 2 Corvette.
Yeah. Anyway, all I'm saying.
With your rich ass.
I jerked off to this Guardian. Zoe, that's hilarious. Yo, part-time, you're not being targeted. You know that I just told the absolute truth. Bruh,
this is spankable, Guardian.
So, look, all you do is show up here and support, and that's why you're appreciated.
Part-time.
Oh, Lord, part-time is... Yeah, man, come on. Calm
down. Stay in there.
Yeah,
You can make fun back. We'll move on to Zoe or something. I don't know Zoe.
We'll move on to Zoe. First of all, Zoe is an angel, and we do
Zoe is an angel.
We do not make fun of Zoe.
All right, let's make fun. Okay, how about Paula? No, Paula's an angel too.
Yeah, we only have angels and slightly tinted demons. And here,
let's move on to Dead. You know what? I like Deadpool. Deadpool's cool too.
See, okay, so we're back around to part-time.
We're back to part-time.
And we love part-time. That's all it comes down to. But anyway, let's get back on course here. So in the oh no.
Yeah, no, she's laughing about what we're saying about part-time.
I'm laughing about something else.
Oh.
One of my friends posts, America is running out of White Claw hard seltzer.
Dang.
America's running out of White Claw white seltzer.
Wow.
That's what they were drinking in Houston when we went.
I don't know. Pardon the interruption, guys.
Yeah, it's all good. All good. We love Misty. And one day we're gonna get her on here too. So basically,
if it doesn't ruin her career.
I'm a morning person now, so that.
Yeah, she is a morning person now.
So. So no more her walking behind you with red glowing eyes when you get too loud.
Oh no, that's still happening, and it's just now about what I say.
Okay.
not how loud I say it.
Okay, good. Good.
Things are going great, guys.
Yeah. So let me see here.
So we on Bill Burr Paper Tiger. Now I haven't heard anybody complain about Bill Burr Paper Tiger.
It's honestly been out not long enough, but I think they feel like they can only really go at him once the Dave Chappelle thing dies down. Because quite honestly, I was surprised. Now, I have every Bill Burr in my queue that's on Netflix. I always have. I watch he's one of my favorite comedians, if not my favorite comedian. Because I love his rage. And even though I may not agree with everything he says, the way he says it is funny as hell. So, I honestly, when I turned on Netflix, I had to search to find Bill Burr's new pay-per-view special. It wasn't on the main page or in the list of Netflix originals and, with the big splash cards that they do. It wasn't on any of those. And I was like, what the hell's going on around here? So I had to actually go in, search comedy, and then scroll through comedy to find it. And I'm like, that's disrespectful. But I think that's one of the reasons.
Tiger, it was automatically advertised to me.
Okay, well, at least that's good.
Right after the midnight point.
You know what it is? It's probably the fact that my wife is diluting my algorithm with all her anime and cooking shows. God damn it, cooking shows.
That's probably it.
I can't take it. I can't stand. I can't. You know what? I'm gonna get off that. We'll go back to cooking shows in a bit. I
like cooking shows. I don't know what your fucking problem is.
I don't like that everything has to be a fucking competition.
No, I love Hell's Kitchen.
I don't like it. Can't people just get? I mean, I go to especially because I've been on this diet and I've been dropping pounds, 88 pounds so far, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I've been dropping pounds.
Congrats.
And so sometimes while I'm on that thing, when it's getting close to my Sunday cheat day, I'll be like, yo, I'm going to look at somebody cook up something really nice. I love the Asian street cooking channels. They have the Taiwan one. They have, Korea.
God, I'm racist.
I do I love those because they're just out there chefing it, doing the job, and their food looks amazing. I'm like, yo, this is beautiful. But then when my wife turns on one of these shows and it's like, who's gonna be able to cook better? It's gonna be this person versus Johnny White Sauce, and he's gonna be doing. I'm like,
that's racist.
And I'm like, that's not racist. You don't know if Johnny White Sauce is just making a white sauce. He might be a black
Asian,
Johnny. I think you're being racist, sir.
I just admitted to it. Look, when you said Asian street cooking, I just pictured this elderly Asian lady flipping shit and yelling at people. You give me $20. Yeah, I'm fucking racist,
sir. Yeah. At least we've already got that. But everybody has a little thing. All I'm saying is, I turn those on, and just seeing the preparation and how they cook is amazing. I don't need somebody creating explosion sounds in the background, being like,
who does? I don't watch those
tons
shows.
almost all of them do something, like creating moment-to-moment drama. I don't need that. If her
I like Hell's Kitchen.
if her
Gordon
shit,
Ramsay
if her
just
shit
yelling
not
at people.
rising right, I can see it in her face. She gonna be there like if her cookies or her pastry or whatever the fuck she's making, if that shit's not rising right, if it's not turning out right, her face lets me know. Her reaction lets me know. I don't need some guy coming over the microphone being like, and now what will she do? And I'm just like, no, stop. It angers me so much. So what I do, and this is kind of stealing Bill Burr's line from his second special that was on Netflix, but I watch my wife watch these shows, and then I make comments that makes her want to leave the room. It's not true, but she does get upset with me because I do make certain statements where I'm like, it's just too much. And she loves British shit. I'm sorry.
What's wrong? I like British shit.
All you need do is look in the mirror to understand why.
Has she watched Happy Valley yet? That shit's dark.
Yo, I don't. All I know is that she has pretty much cleaned out Netflix of their cooking shows. And
cooking shows.
Cooking. Just specifically cooking. Like
I watch Hell's Kitchen, and I tried to watch MasterChef Junior, but Gordon Ramsay doesn't yell at the kids, and I think that's the ingredient, no pun intended, missing from that show is Gordon Ramsay calling an 11-year-old a cunt. I think that would be a much better show.
Honestly, that does sound like a much better show. I mean,
am I right? Am I right?
All I'm saying is I don't try to be that way, but that's why I try to, she'll be like, do you want to watch blah, 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 blah? And I'm like, but do you want me to ruin blah, 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 blah for you? And I always try to just section myself off. I'll be like, yo, babe, I'm going to go play some League on the computer, or I'm going to go do something, because if I'm there and I have to pay attention to this, which I find completely devoid of fucking intelligence, I'm going to lose it. And it's like, it's just the way it works for me. I'm sorry. I love my wife. I do. I love my wife, but
you will be sleeping on the couch too, homie. I'll get us both a couch.
I don't have to, because she'll pass out down there on the couch, and then I can just stay in the bed.
You got one of them wives.
One of them.
Like, she's mad at me, but she took the couch. I'm not winning the argument taking the bed, but I am winning the sleeping battle.
I don't know. She always looks comfy. She's like a cat in that way. Just always looks comfy no matter where she looks balled up in. Anyway, so let's see. She's just sitting here watching her shit, and you got comments. I do. And let's see. Got to support them, though? Oh.
Okay. Part-time can say that, though, because he rich as shit.
Hey, Colette. Thank you for joining us on Facebook. I appreciate you.
Hey, Colette.
All I'm saying is I support her in her cooking. I support her in whatever she wants to do.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about any and everything, because ever since the beginning, this has gone off the rails.
It's been off the rails.
So I'm settling. I feel like we got our point out as far as the outrage thing goes. So now we're just going with whatever works.
But some viewers are going to be totally confused as to why Bill Burr's Paper Tiger poster is there, and we're talking about risottos.
because every now and again I'm going to try to reel us back into the point.
We're talking risottos.
But also because I want people to go and watch this Bill Burr Paper Tiger special, because it is fucking hilarious.
Sometimes I make myself laugh.
Hey, that's the best way, maybe. That's the best way.
I think that's a great fucking line. I don't think I'm getting enough appreciation for that. But
wow.
I thought that was funny. We got Bill Burr poster going, and we're talking about risottos. Okay.
So, look. Now, I don't know. I still think that thing where you said I feel like it's a leftist thing. Like, I don't.
That's who starts it, because I don't think Republicans only bitch about it if someone's attacking whoever they're aligned with, whatever.
Which is everyone's always attacking who they're aligned with, because they're aligned with monsters right now.
But like, if you look at it, conservatives, they don't give a shit about other races. They
Okay.
don't give a shit about
First of
sexism.
all, Becky cares about anybody else having any fun.
Who the fuck is Becky? What? No, look, like they're like the most sexist. They're the most racist. They're the most homophobic. It's all in their demographic. So of course they're going to be fine with jokes about it. And they've always been like that.
Well,
It's
Colette,
these.
let me make sure. Does everybody, do we have sound here? Because Colette on Facebook says that she has no audio and she's
Bro,
confused.
this happened to me the other day. It happened to me the other day.
Well, what happened? What was the
The audio
solution?
just went out on Nerd Alert when we were trying to do Nerd Alert. Yeah, the audio went out on Facebook, and then the video went out on Twitch, and we had to restart the stream, and then it fucked up again, and then we just had to put it off Nerd Alert episode 14 until Friday.
We should do like a double episode. Is what we should do.
We'll talk about it later, but the main point is that the shit was going crazy
Huh.
on Facebook and then on Twitch, back and
Interesting.
forth. So I think what it is somebody might. Did we play any copyrighted content? No, we didn't do that.
No, we're just
Maybe
playing
somebody-
random jazz.
Maybe somebody hit the report button. I don't know.
Well, we'll see. And I'll get the notification if so. So, Jinx said, don't you hush her.
I didn't hush anybody.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Sweetie, do you feel like I hushed you?
What do you mean?
See, she don't even know what we're talking about. So go ahead. We're fine.
It's okay. We're just fighting for you, Misty.
Yeah, y'all need to stay in y'all's lane. I got this. This is under control.
Lord Jesus.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What? What? Oh, so
I'm crushing this. All right, I've got this.
yikes. Just yikes.
I don't need no couch.
All right. So
It's funny. I feel so good right now. It's kicked. It's kicked in.
yeah, the coffee's finally kicking.
I feel wonderful. What do we want to talk about? Bill Burr, Paper Tiger. I'd say better than Sticks and Stones.
Oh no. Okay, first of all,
I'd say better.
I disagree with you, but
Bill
being
Burr
that they're
versus
both
Dave
awesome, I don't
Chappelle
mind.
it's now the new comedy rival. Let's just say that.
I mean, I don't think it's a rival. I would love to be at a show that both of them are doing.
Oh no, I know, but
See, but I was saying everybody has to be fighting something. That's what I'm talking about with the goddamn
I'm just
cooking
bringing it up
show.
for shits and
It's like
giggles.
a-
Jesus,
yeah,
I wasn't
no,
trying
but
to.
it's shits and giggles now, and it's heartbreak
I'm
and
not-
stab wounds later. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying put him in the octagon. Calm down. I'm just saying.
Chappelle's got him in full guard. He's looking for an ankle.
I'm just saying. These two guys have been the top comics now for the past 8 years. Even when Chappelle was like gone, I still considered him a top stand-up.
Yeah, I mean, didn't everybody basically? That was all
Pretty
about
much.
when he was going to come back.
But I think Bill Burr and Chappelle are the two top stand-ups right now. Kevin Hart, R.I.P. Is he dead? I don't know. But Kevin Hart's the one that's getting in the movies and that has the 7 or 8 writers, and I would consider that an act. You know what I mean? I would consider that a routine. What Kevin
Yeah.
Hart's doing.
Okay,
As far as-
I can see that.
Because like there's writers to it. It's
And
all
no, he's
about
not
marketing.
dead. The disrespect was a little bit too real right there, but we'll keep
Wait,
going.
what disrespect? What?
Yeah, well, you said, is he dead? Which I'm guessing was referring back to his car crash, which he is
Yeah.
recovering from and as well. So I just
Yeah,
want you to
it's
know
fucking-
I'm very offended by the way you just talked. No, I'm just.
I was gonna be like, are you serious?
I put on
No,
serious
but
voice. in
Kevin
there.
Hart's act is more of a routine. It's several people help him with it. It's for marketability
Yeah.
and fame purposes. So now he's in every movie. He's on every project, whatever. Chappelle and Bill Burr, I feel, have already done that. So now their stand-up is more of themselves than Kevin Hart is. And with Chappelle and Bill Burr, it's all written by them. They don't need help with they don't need other people writing for them. It's all
Yeah.
done by them. and it's not physical. It's not they're literally getting these laughs from talking. They don't have to make funny faces. They don't have to, do all that shit.
Part-time says that he has got to work. Thank you, Part-time, for joining us. I appreciate you.
He gotta go make 80 grand a minute with his rich ass.
With his rich ass.
Got that health care and shit. He doesn't need to sign up for Obamacare. He already had that.
Got them good dentals and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. With your beautiful wife and family.
Oh no, Deadpool is trying to hold on. His battery's dying, but he's still trying to show love, and that's what we appreciate around here. That's what we appreciate. So,
by the way, don't make me the lone donator, guys. Donate to Mighty, because this has been dedication every Monday, every Wednesday, bringing you good content, great discussion. Don't make me be the only donator. Donate some bits, subs, what have you, because this man is great. And you don't even have to follow me or do anything for me. This isn't for me. This is for Mighty. Go ahead. Only if you want to. Don't listen to him if you don't want. Forget it. Forget it. He's rolling. Let him lose steam.
I'm just saying that for me, just having people here spreading my name out. That's all I want. Having people here spread my name out, get more people to come in and talk to us. That's what it's about for me.
Oh yeah, Eddie had writers, Deadpool. Eddie did have writers, and I would compare Eddie and Kevin Hart as like Kevin Hart is today's Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was not really a thought provoker though. Like I'm putting Bill Burr and Chappelle up on the pedestal of Pryor and Carlin. And if you want to throw Bill Hicks in there, you can too. I think Chappelle and Bill Burr are today's Carlin and Pryor, with the thought-provoking material and talking about the subjects that no one else wants to talk about because people get offended and shit like that.
Yeah.
They're bringing in understanding, and they're bringing in the communication and the understanding that we can't do with each other on social media in a comment section. Wouldn't you agree with that, Mighty? I think that's a fair point.
I would definitely agree with that.
Because their humor is so universal and relatable.
They're real.
Whereas Kevin Hart is an Eddie Murphy type of career.
See, the thing is I still believe like Eddie didn't always have writers.
Like, he didn't always have writers.
Yeah, like that he got to a point where, yes, there were writers. But the thing is like for me personally, I don't like Kevin Hart's stand-up. I've never liked any of his stand-ups. Have they had funny moments? Yeah. But overall, I've just never found him that funny. I actually like him better when he has writers in movies. That's my thing. So for me, when you compare him to Eddie Murphy, that's like diminishing Eddie Murphy to me a bit.
No.
I'm just saying
it like that.
That's just how I take it. I'm not saying that's how you mean it.
I'm not meaning it like that. I'm talking about the parallels, though.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart didn't always have writers either. I mean, when everyone starts out in stand-up, they just don't immediately have writers. In fact, Kevin Hart's grind goes all the way back to like Soul Plane, maybe Scary Movie 2. His grind, you can catch Kevin Hart.
His grind goes all the way back to the movie that Jay-Z made. Back in the day. That was him getting his shot.
Yeah. And I'm not even saying their material. Like Eddie Murphy to me, way funnier than Kevin Hart and what have you. But if you look at the parallels of where their career, how they started, where it's went, and where it's going, it's the same parallels. I don't mean it by a material based or humor based or who's funnier, anything like that. So don't be offended at that. Yeah. I'm saying where the direction they're going are parallel, or the direction where Eddie went and where Kevin Hart is going is parallel to Eddie, much like Bill Burr and Chappelle both are parallel to Carlin and Pryor. So like when Bill Burr gets old, I feel we'll have more relation to him as Carlin when he gets older, He'll get crankier, all this other shit. And as Chappelle gets older, he'll be just as prolific as Pryor, but we'll be able to get an elderly Chappelle, unless Chappelle gets MS like Pryor did. Hopefully not, because I believe we still had a good 20 years out of Pryor before his disease. But Chappelle stays healthy, we'll be able to get more out of Chappelle than we did Pryor. But still, two influential comedians that bring thought-provoking material and are able to make us all unite and understand and communicate better. Because now we have something. So like now me and you and then somebody that doesn't agree with us, we all have something to talk about. We all have points to bring up with Chappelle and Bill Burr. And, you know, I think that's partially why Rotten Tomatoes did that. They brought out the leftists, but then they brought in everybody else. And 99% said that this was Sticks and Stones was a good special. Now, I don't know how many people that is, but 99%, you know, that's pretty much in majority. So like anybody, so if we're having a discussion on trans or whatever, we can reference Chappelle or Bill Burr and be like, yeah, that was a funny bit and a pretty good point. I didn't even think of that when, you know what I mean? So, and that's what stand-ups used to do. That's what Carlin used to do. That's what Pryor used to do.
Yeah.
Bill Hicks is a very selective comedy audience, but Hicks does that too during the Bush administration.
Yes.
That's why these specials are so important. And I don't really believe that anyone actually hates them. I saw one guy trash Sticks and Stones, but that guy's got his own thing. I'm not going to mention.
Yeah, he's got his own agenda.
Well, okay, so like you can't just like go from like dating women to like, and this is confusing to me. All right, let's just say a girl was dating a man, and then she started dating a trans woman. Let's just say that. So like a man that's turning into a woman but hasn't lost the parts.
Okay.
All right. Nothing on that person. Nothing on the trans person.
Okay.
But the person dating them coming out as gay. It's just like, well, no, you can't come out as gay because that's like, you know what I mean? It's like being like, oh, I've never had Mexican food, and then you have Taco Bell, and it's just like, oh, I love Mexican food. That doesn't work like that to me. You know what I mean? Am I wrong?
I don't know. So keep explaining. We'll.
So if you like the parts, okay, but you never lose the part, you're attracted to the parts and how the parts make you feel when you're having whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, let's just say it. You like the dick, all right? Let's say you like the dick, all right? Okay. And then you date someone who still has the dick.
Okay.
But they like to dress up like they have the JJ, right?
Okay.
And then you say, I'm gay. No, you're not gay because there's the dick's still in place because you're still getting the pleasure from the dick. You know what I mean? That's where I'm not talking about the trans person. I'm talking about the person dating the trans person.
So you needed to clarify. So what you're saying is if you're a woman that's dating someone... Okay.
You dated dudes. Okay. If you're a woman and you dated dudes and you still got that dick, right? You're loving the dick.
Why is the dick like that? Why are you dedicating a size?
I'm not dedicating a size. Those are just my fingers, Mikey.
Okay. I'm just.
And then you date a dude. You date a girl, but she has a dick, and then you come out as gay. Well, no, you can't be gay. You're not gay at that. I mean, I guess you're being supportive of the trans person, but you're not really gay.
You know what this sounds like to me?
Is this sound hateful? Or
no, it doesn't sound hateful.
Okay.
But it sounds like somebody who's preparing to die on a hill. It seems like you're trying to die on a hill right now. I don't know.
I don't understand that person's thought process.
But let me ask you this. Is it your place to understand it?
It's not my place to understand it, but at the same time, when you are bashing Dave Chappelle, when you are calling Dave Chappelle transphobic, or you're calling Bill Burr transphobic, when you yourself haven't really shown, do not bring anything to the table except more confusion.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying now.
Because that person breaks up with that chick. That person breaks up with that chick. Guarantee you, she starts dating a man again. I'm just saying, like that's because that's statistically more likely to happen to me. Or not to me. What? No. I'm all
oh boy, that hill's back in view.
I'm just saying that relationship could go south really, really bad, and she ends up back. So that's it. I don't think you can.
I get what I get what you're saying, but ultimately the point that you're arguing, as far as you can't.
Please explain it for me.
No. It's just the point that you're arguing.
This is my last dumpster fire.
it's the hill he chose to die on.
Yeah, this is the end of my career.
No. This is just it. When you're talking in the way that you stated it, as far as how it applies to the conversation, you are correct in. But in the way of framing it, in the sense of, trying to assess what that person's thoughts are on it, that's where you get into the muddy water. And that's when it becomes a hill that I don't think you really want to die on.
I don't think the person dating the person whose life is absolutely fine, but that person shouldn't call themselves.
You were being so cautious.
I really am. That person shouldn't call themselves gay because you haven't made the full commitment of pleasuring yourself with the same genitalia that you already have.
And I say,
I'm using the technical term.
I say that doesn't matter at all.
Does that not matter?
That doesn't matter at all.
I always thought heterosexuality and homosexuality,
I
always thought a big part of it was the genitalia that you are also getting pleasured by and prefer more.
But that's a very male way to think about it.
I guess it is.
Which ultimately I can't blame you for, because you are a straight male. That's all it comes down to. And that's why the safest way.
Now that's been opened up to me. Now that has been opened up to me, and I'm able to go, yes, that is why I think like that. I do apologize.
Dude, are you already pulling out the podium?
Clip this, homie. I do apologize for my lack of understanding, hurting anyone that could be watching. But now I do understand, and I apologize.
Yeah, but the thing is I think that's important, not because you apologized. I think it's important.
I think that part's very important
for your future career in 10 years when they pull this episode up. It'd be like, well, what were you trying to say? You could be like, well, play it about 15 seconds longer.
No, Mighty clipped it. Let me grab it.
But this is the thing, and this is the thing that I think a lot of people get caught up in, because what it really comes down to, and I truly believe this, what it really comes down to, I might have the podium here in a moment, but if it's which is also a reference to a Bill Burr joke. But the thing is that, like, when it comes down to it, if it doesn't really affect you, who cares? I don't care what anyone wants to say they are, who they want to fuck, who they want to love, what they want to believe in. None of all that stuff, man. None of that. I don't need to understand why they think the way they think. I just need to understand that they think it.
I mean, for me, I don't care. Sometimes it just really confuses me, though. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes...
Yeah, because it goes against all norms and things that you have been brought up to be taught, but just things that you see the world.
Like, but like that case and example, I was just like, well, maybe there's another word besides gay, because I don't feel like that's gay. You know what I mean? Like, I related it to, like, you never tried Taco Bell, or you never tried Mexican food, and then you have Taco Bell, and then you love Mexican food. Like, that's how That's how I framed it in my head. But then what you taught me, it's like, oh, well, you know what? I say that because I really, really love Taco Bell. But like I prefer Taco, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I get
anyway.
what you're saying. It's been a learning experience all around. That's all I'm
But
saying. It's just all
I
around.
and I feel that
Because I
and
get.
like that's
Go ahead.
but I don't mean it from a hateful place because again, it
No.
doesn't affect my life. But at the
And
same time, I am a writer. I am a writer at the same time.
that is
So
a
it does affect my work.
that is a very important thing you just brought up, because that, if you were to take the outrage culture for what it's being said to be,
Yeah.
then one thing that is being lost by almost 99% of these cases of outrage is context. And
Exactly.
that is very important. Context is so important. And so like that's like the biggest thing people need to look at whenever they're looking at all these things. Like, I mean, one of the things that that Dave Chappelle brought up on Sticks and Stones was about how um, Kevin Hart, how the joke he made, he was like, if my son is gay, then I'm gonna
Oh,
smash
the
a
big
uh,
the big point was the dad would never buy the dad would never buy the dollhouse.
yeah.
Like that was the context.
Yeah,
If he
it's just
wasn't
like if you look
supportive,
at it in
yeah.
context, yeah, it's like you have to realize it's a joke. It is a joke. As simple as that. It is a joke. Because if you look at the substance of what's being said, there are a huge amount of irregularities that would make it seem nonsensical. That's it. And so context is very important, and I think that's where we, you know what? I think that's where we end today.
Well, I want to bring up one more point. They got to start understanding that people aren't making jokes to hate. Some people make jokes because of like as writers,
That's how they work through it.
not even how we work through it, but well, I mean, yeah, that is how we work through it, but that's also how we work through confusion.
Yeah.
I mean, I just had a 10-minute thing because I didn't know how to specify somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, and if you want it to stop, please clarify. You know, please and understand that. And as Dave Chappelle says, it's a predicament. I mean, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Anybody that's getting offended or anybody that's living some type of predicament right now, it doesn't matter what it is. Me, straight white male, that's a predicament. Mighty, straight black male. Sorry for using the word black.
Excuse me,
Sorry.
young black god. There you go.
Black.
Black god.
Black. But
Your
anyway,
Texas is showing. Your Texas is showing, sir.
but Texas coming out. Oh God.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
I have a sudden need and want to do things with rope. That's right. I'm talking about catching a steer. Catching a steer. God damn it.
Natty light for some reason. But it's a predicament. It's
Not
all a
natty.
predicament.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
That natty ice, baby.
But we all that's the thing. We all not only just live lives, we all live in predicaments. And how we got into these predicaments was not our decision. Some of us were born in all of us were born in this predicament. And when you really think about it, when you focus on who you are just in here, not out here, not what any of this looks like, not what you're attracted to, not what you like to eat, not what you like to laugh at, nothing. Just being a consciousness in a shell. When you focus on that, then everything's funny. Nothing is offensive. And feelings are just part of all of this fucking mess and bullshit. Really, we're just consciousness.
Like I told you, that's why if we go back to the conversation about the human, like us becoming cyborgs, that right there, that statement right there is why I said not having our actual bodies would actually alleviate most of the human condition.
And stress. Yeah, stress is human condition. Feelings are
go.
human condition.
So we're wrapping it not only back around to our original conversation, but back
But a couple
to
episodes ago.
a couple of episodes, and we're balling it all up, and we're making it great and delivering it to you, the people.
There's so many things to clip.
There
So
are.
many things to clip and edit out
and edit
of
out.
the episode. No, but when we end the episode like this, I think it saves us.
It saves us.
Well, no, you can tell we're not coming from a hateful place. We're not being hateful or anything. We're just this whole episode was about comedy wars, outrage culture. It's all this outrage culture is just the human condition. And really, what it all boils down to is our planet is dying, and we're taking out our frustrations on the wrong things. Because really, there's nothing we can do, and time is just eventually going to catch up with us.
Wow, we are going real dark by the end of this. It's
not real dark. It's real truth. Happy 9/11.
Oh my God. You and this happy 9/11 thing. I don't I just feel like those words shouldn't necessarily be together.
Because today
even Ragamuffin said yikes.
No, because today is the day the mighty vicious viewers learned a new truth on the day of truths, on the day of when reality smacks you in the face. And the reality is comedy is needed right now, more than frustration, more than anger, because our time on this place is very, very fucking limited. In fact, it's about 31 years left on this planet.
On the old doomsday clock. Are we going to have to add a doomsday clock graphic?
We're going to add a doomsday clock. So laugh when you can, because who needs to be upset? Laugh when you can, laugh while you can, because guys, we're at the home stretch.
We are in the home stretch of humanity, and the experiment is over. Enjoy that Joker movie. You
enjoy that Joker movie.
No,
because it's probably going to be the second to last one in existence.
Yikes! Yikes! So yeah. But as always,
happy 9/11.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, I love saying it. I love saying it.
We're back.
You know that was 18 years ago today. I found out Bruce Willis is in fact not a hero. I was just like, oh, Bruce Willis is gonna take care of all this. Nope, motherfucker's just an action star. Thanks, Bruce.
Jesus,
fucking
Christ.
Stupid.
Yeah, I mean, he might do it. He might be able to save us.
No, you're gonna yell at Kevin Smith for being stoned on the set and shit like that. You're gonna complain, Ashton boning to me. What?
Wow.
It's not an action star.
Wow.
His action movies are CGI'd with him doing stunts now.
I mean, he's old.
Yeah, so maybe we shouldn't have a... By the way, I saw a preview of Rambo Last Blood. Is this the last one, Stallone? Because I thought the last one was gonna be the last one.
I think this is gonna be the last one, and I actually think he's gonna die.
I hope so, because once you put last in your movie title, that better be the last fucking one. I don't want to see a revamp. I don't want to see another one where my son is Rambo now. I don't want to see any of that shit. You put last in it, I want you to die at the end of it. Not only do I want Rambo to die at the end of Last Blood, I want him to die and then a Mack truck runs him over. It's like a Kenny death in South Park. It just goes fucking apeshit crazy so that they tell me he's never coming back. Yikes. I don't want fucking J.J. Abrams and Josh Whedon to open up like a fucking paradox or like a wormhole where they bring Rambo into some fucking movie universe. Nothing.
I don't know. The way you just said that, I'm sold.
No. It would save DC. It would save DC, but no.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm kind of sold on that.
Watching that Justice League revamp, wormhole opens, it's fucking Rambo. Okay, I just sold myself.
I told you. You're
let
starting
me go.
to make a lot of sense inadvertently.
They're going to write me a check. I'm going to write this movie.
Wow.
Oh, did you hear about Peter Capaldi, the last or in Suicide Squad?
No.
The guy who was Doctor Who before Jodie Whittaker.
Yes.
So yeah, he will be. He's in Suicide Squad. Not known for what, but I'm thinking a villain of some sort because he has very villainous eyebrows.
He does.
But Peter
He
Capaldi
does.
in Suicide Squad. And we've got more shit for that on Nerd Alert this Friday. We got more stuff on that. Got more news. It's going to be a big 2-in-1 Nerd Alert. It's going to be probably about 2.5 hours long.
Good Lord. Hey, y'all going real hard this week.
Well, because our last episode got fucked.
All right.
So we gotta go hard this week.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of the show.
I thought this is our best episode yet.
You know,
I think it was.
It's possible, but we've had some truly great ones recently. Like some truly great ones.
This end of episode is going to end a career. I think it was a pretty good one. I think it was a pretty good one. If it's going to end my career, yeah.
So next, I'm gonna pass you guys off. I'm going to pass you off to Zol Mirabilis. He is playing the Star Wars Old Republic.
We should continue the trans conversation in his chat.
Wow. No, we don't need to gather others onto the hill.
You can't stop me. You can't take the keyboard away. Come on, Mighty, let's do this.
Oh my God! No,
my hands are on the keyboard.
We're gonna set it up. I appreciate. This is one of the most viewed ones live that we have had, and for that, I thank all the people that came through with Bean Bum on his delicious raid. I want to thank Red Nebula Pictures again for his donation.
Number one is top donator.
Yes.
Flipping it up.
He has done the top donation goal now. Okay, so apparently we're not gonna go to Zol because he just ended his stream. Damn it!
He heard what I was coming in and doing.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not doing that shit.
Oh fuck, Red's coming in here. Fuck.
Rags, do you have anybody from the squad that you that's live right now? Because I do want to throw these people. Last time I kind of just ended and was like, we're done.
Red the champ.
Yeah, you got somebody we can jump in on a raid with?
I am known.
I know you got a professional squad, so.
I know in the Twitch universe, I'm going to be known as the guy who comes in and ruins chat. And that is my goal in Twitch.
Damn.
It's like, oh shit, dude, this little new streamer, this dude was just trying to get to affiliate and Red Nebula came into his fucking chat. He does not have an account anymore.
Damn, no one's on right now. Okay, we're gonna have to discover.
Hold on. We're
gonna browse and discover.
I got some. Anochi is on.
Let me see.
That's that girl. Never mind. She's cool.
Never mind. She's cool.
She's cool.
You know what? I'm gonna go to talk shows and podcasts. I'm gonna go to talk shows and podcasts. And
you want to help out someone trying to get to affiliate?
Sure.
So this dude Smokeless is playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. No, never mind. Nah, never mind. No, never mind. I got nothing. I think he just ended because the thing disappeared.
Okay.
Yeah. That's disappointing.
Let me see. I'm looking at.
Oh, my teeth are white. That Trident White is working. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let's see.
Can't fix this tooth though. I was born with this tooth. It's my tomahawk. That's what I call it. Sorry, I don't know.
Rags, you get on in like. Are you about to get on? Don't you get on at 2:00?
I mean, we can do Hey Enna. That's 2 Y's with a Hey. She's playing Final Fantasy 14 online. We can do Hoove TM. He's playing NBA 2K20.
Okay, no.
Ooh, we can do Snoodles. I mean, already has 30 people in the chat,
No,
but
I already got somebody like that, but I'm trying to throw it off to a.
if Rags, you want to get on? Yeah, in a bit. I mean, we just sit here.
Rags, go ahead and jump in,
can.
guy. Yep.
Yeah, why get someone else though, bro? Just
because I was looking through the talk shows, and I'm sorry, but that is a horrible pick of possible handoffs.
Rags, just put your stream starting soon screen on. Just give us a place to go in this.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna go to. Okay, I had heard a bit about this game, Greedfall. It's supposed to be a really, really good RPG. Let me see if I.
That'd be funny if you just raid this person and he's just a flat out racist.
Wow.
We're here for making Puerto Ricans.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that idea backfired as well. I'm really sorry about this, guys. This is not going well. I thought I'd be able to just find somebody and throw in, but
Guys, I'm about to leave. That's what I'm about to.
Hey! You stay here until we fucking get this thing done. That's.
I don't know. I had shit to do. You're keeping me from.
Don't you do it, sir? Don't you do it?
Ragamuffins. I'm gonna give you. I don't know if I've given you a follow yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you a follow.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Why does he still say this guy is online if he's not online?
Bam, Ragamuffins got you with the follow, my dude.
Okay, so, all right. Whoa, I didn't even see that Joji girl was here.
Yeah, Joji girl's been on. I thought you was having beef or something because you didn't even
beef. Yeah, I didn't see.
I thought there was some beef happening.
I didn't see, bro.
Man, it's pretty.
No
she
beef.
Could use it. She could use it. I mean, she's playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah. All right.
She need to change games.
I mean, true, and maybe that's why I saw it, because usually I look at the games first, and then I decide whether or not I'm gonna, know. But like then I look at the name attached to it. Maybe I saw Assassin's Creed Odyssey and just backed out. That like my mind was like, nope.
But we gonna see this shit.
You know what? I'm gonna do. God. Now it does feel like I have beef if I don't do it now.
It's definitely beef brewing.
It's not beef. I just saw that someone was playing Batman Arkham Asylum, and I was like, wait, that sounds more interesting.
No, because like there's only so much you can watch of people playing Arkham Asylum. Everybody does the same moves.
Everybody does the same moves.
Everybody does. It's not like anybody does anything different. You just hop around and beat up people.
Everybody, thank you for joining, and we're going into the closeout screen.
Happy 9/11,
we love
everybody.
all of you.
I mean, what is this? Ninjas, drug pushers, my men being kidnapped and murdered? This is really beginning to get on my tits.